Hey guys, this is SCB Spacebub. Right now I got for you a Serion versus Snik or Zerg versus Terran on Metapolis. Serion, really good player, although I thought he was Terran. When I seen this replay, I thought it was gonna be an epic Terran versus Terran, but it appears it's gonna be an epic Terran versus Zerg. It is a 1v1. It's from the Tysan Premier League. We just kicked off 2 weeks ago, and this is game week 1, and these players are actually both in the Diamond League, so it should be pretty good. If I go to APM tab, they both, well, at least Serion is doing his APM spam 150, while Snik is only at 22. But I wouldn't underestimate Snik. He's a great player. I've seen him play. He actually beated me a few times. So Snik is awesome. I totally love Snik. He's just completely awesome. Then we got Serion, who's also a really good player. I thought he was Terran because in a 2v2 tournament, me and him actually went in as a team. And we've done pretty well. We got to the finals. We actually lost in the finals against Adlax and Aferix, who are just OP. So it was pretty good. He is a really good player. I think he might have possibly went random for this game. So I don't know his Zerg build at all. I know Snik. What do I know about Snik? I know he's a green Terran spawning on the left bottom side of the Metapolis map, Metalalapolis, and who just got scouted by the Overlord. So Serion will be able to see the command center, and he does need to fall back because pretty soon there could be Marines. Although he is, what the hell? Snik is at 1219. He's not dropping down his barracks. He is in a scout. We also see a scout coming from Serion. But Serion, of course, he knows where his opponent is because he did see the base of the Overlord. There is a spawning pool coming up, but there is no racks. I mean, he's at 1319 with a few SCVs actually queued up, and then we do have gas coming in before the barracks itself. Could we see some kind of trees coming on from Snik here? Potentially, maybe some sort of a wicked Thor rush. I don't know. I love Thor rushes, and I just hope to see them in every game. Even though I would be surprised if a player like Snik from the Diamond League would actually go for a Thor rush, especially in a league game. So Serion is trying to kill off this SCV, although it's not going to happen. Another SCV is pulled off the line, but instead of saving his friend here, he's actually building a supply depot, and Serion is trying to destroy the other supply depot with his drones. So that's pretty fun, pretty interesting. We did see the spawning pool is nearly complete. Once again, I don't like this building placement because once this SCV who is set to scout goes in the base, he only needs to go here to actually see the spawning pool being made. But we do see the queen. We do see the first marine coming in at the same time as a queen. So that's pretty wicked. We do see the gas working for both players of one refinery, one extractor. And we do see... No, I was thinking we will see some Zerglings. Maybe a Baneling bust because Serion knows that this wall is very vulnerable because there is 2 supply depots there, and you don't want to be doing that. And so we see 4 Zerglings completed, and this SCV does see quite a lot. So he did see the spawning pool, and he did see the drones carrying the Vespine gas. However, he did not see the extractor, so if he comes back... Oh, there we go, now he actually sees it. So he knows there is one gas working. I think he did see the Zerglings. There you go, the Zerglings did, I think, manage to actually kill... No, they are chasing him now. He did also see the timing of this expansion. We did see the 20 hatch. So Serion did have his expansion scouted out, and Snik is now in trouble. He either needs to throw down a pack of whatever to destroy this, or the other option is for him to just grab an expansion himself, but it does seem like he's actually gonna go and kill that off that expo. He is getting the second gas, he is getting the factory, and he does not have the second racks. In my opinion, we will see some Banshees pretty soon. This SCV is nearly dead. He will unfortunately die when he turns the next turn. There you go, he didn't even turn, he dies anyway. So this expansion is going up. We do see the metabolic boost upgrade coming in for Serion, and we also see a factory nearly complete. So we should be potentially seeing 2 starports getting dropped for those Banshees, because I think that's what we will see. I don't think it's gonna be any kind of Hellion or tanks, because there is no add-ons on this barracks. And will we see a starport? We should be seeing a starport ASAP. But he is supply blocks, so he does need to construct a supply depot. No, he is going for the starport. He's actually going for the 2 starports, double starport Banshees. And to be honest, Serion has nothing to defend himself against air. He only has 1 queen. He doesn't even have the lair to be able to actually get a detector. However, there is 10 Zerglings in the field coming in, and there is a Baneling nest. Like I said, this is very vulnerable to a Baneling burst. So we could potentially see this being Baneling busted. Although it seems like Snik is actually scared of a Baneling bust here, because he is moving his factory to reinforce one of the supply depots. And there you go, there is 10 Zerglings in the field. 10 speedlings actually, soon to be, because in 9 game seconds there will be banelings in the field. These starports nearly complete. I actually really like this sign. I really love this sign. So we do see double tech lab, Banshees for sure, maybe Ravens if you wanted to go a bit funky, although that would be a lot less common. This build is a 100% Banshee build. But do we see any response? He still doesn't have the lair. He needs to get the lair ASAP if he has to have any chance of holding this off, because he does need the Evo Chamber. He could potentially get the Evo Chamber Spoke Rolls as well. So one side is reinforced with the factory. Speedlings did move into position. They should be morphing right now. A Banshee is on the way. No cloak though. That's weird. He doesn't have enough gas for a cloak, that's why. But he does need to hurry up. There you go. Here comes 6 Banelings. And how many? There are 16 more Zerglings on the way. So Serion is pretty much committing into Zergling Baneling build. And this supply depot is actually getting reinforced as well by bunkers, 2 bunkers. Actually only 1 getting built, so he may be with a bit of luck. If he attacks right now, he could actually attack this before the second bunker is in build, which means he could sneak through this gap. Sneak through Sneak's gap. That's actually a mouthful. So cloaking is now on the way. Here comes the Baneling bust itself, and bye supply depot. And oh, they actually did manage to run in from both sides. They did get to surround on the Marines. Some of the Marines did get to hide though. There is a Hellion, and he does actually commit to killing off it. No, yes, I don't know. He's not sure what he's doing. Will he see the Banshee? Yes, he will see the Banshee as well. But he is killing off all the workers. There are 2 Banshees, no cloak and field as such. There is a lair coming up and the Evo Chamber. But will he have enough time to actually do this? These Banshees are going in, so inside his base. He is going all out because all of his SCVs are dead. Oh my god, this will be a close one. He is actually forced to fall back to kill the Zerglings. And this means he could potentially get to make the Evo Chamber and the Spoke Rollers. But oh my god, this is just so much damage done by Serion here. He actually still has Zerglings in his base. He is throwing down additional 2 Banshees, and he is forced to go all in. The Evo Chamber has been completed, and we should be seeing a pack of Spoke Rollers getting dropped ASAP. Here comes the Spoke Rollers. We also got another Queen somewhere. Where is the queen? The queen is actually at the expansion getting made. And we do see 3 spore crawlers at the front. Will they actually be able to do it though? I do not know. He is concentrating fire on those spore crawlers. Will he cancel this one? Yes, he did cancel it. And he will be probably looking to rebuild it. That's another 2 on the back. This one will also get destroyed. Will he cancel it? No, he doesn't actually cancel this one. This one actually does die. And queen is actually forced to engage. But that means that even though they kill the queen, this means that this spore crawler will get done. Also, the back 3 will get done. There's no way these banshees will be actually able to do as much damage as they wanted to. Oh boy. Here comes the spore crawlers. And this base is safe and sound. However, there is no defenses in this base. So he is forced to throw down these drones back to his middle line at his main. And there are two banshees just trying to make something happen. He is slowly rebuilding. If I go to income tab, it's 23 over 2. He only has 2 workers, but he does have this spore crawler. He does have spore crawlers to deal with those banshees. There you go. Bye bye. So this expansion will go down, unfortunately. There's not much he can do about that. He is throwing down an additional 8 drones. He's also getting the Hydra Den, because he knows he has this game pretty much in the bank. He just done so much damage with this Baneling Bust that I don't see Snik being able to come back so fast. Even with the mules, it's going to take him so long to actually get everything he needs. He does manage to snipe this extractor though. But once this Hydrogen is done, then that's gonna be basically it. I mean, there's just so many spore crawlers. This Banshee is gonna go down if she engages it. And bye, Banshee. Was nice meeting you. And then we go. Well, there is still one more there. Oh, this queen actually did get to make, and she is engaging the. She is engaging too, but there's 2 banshees against 1 queen. And oh god, a misclick by Snik means one of the banshees actually goes down, but he comes cloaking to save the day. This is actually pretty weird because this is actually locked down. He can't get the gas because the banshees will get it. He's actually going for double gas. He is forced to retreat, and he did force Serion to throw down these Hydralisks, which are not particularly good against Terran. I mean, he does have this a bit more Baneling proof. However, I was going to say more Baneling proof, but this barracks has less health than a supply depot right now. So the Banelings, if he decides to do it again, could potentially go through the barracks. The Banelings could go through the barracks and do exactly the same thing. I mean, it was so much damage done. If we go to the income tab, I'm pressing the wrong button all the time. Income tab, it's 24 over 4. And we can just see how big of a difference this is. We do see a expansion with 2 spore crawlers getting thrown down by Serion. Will he use these Lavi though? He should be able to throw down all of them into workers probably, just to make sure these Lavi don't die. One died already. He's not actually throwing them down. This means even the spore crawlers could die. When Zerg structures are off the creep, they do lose health. And I'm pretty sure Serion does know that, so he should be able to uproot them pretty fast. And there you go, he did save some of the... He did save some of those. So there are 2 banshees now taking down the Baneling nest. We don't have an overseer on the field just yet. Oh boy, he's gonna actually lose this. This has been moved. And here comes the overseer Cocoon. He doesn't really need the Baneling best right now anyway, so he's not in a bad situation at all. Unless he was going to another Baneling Burst, which I don't think he is. He should be able to throw down a Spire, get a few Mutalisks, and finish this. The Overseer is nearly done. It will take him 2 seconds, 1 game second. Here comes the Overseer, and with Hydras as well. So this could potentially get sniped. Yep, one of the Banshees did get sniped. If I go to Army tab, it's 22 over 46. If I go to Units tab, It's 1 Banshee, 8 Marines, and a Hellion against 12 Zerglings and 5 Hydralisks. Which is not a good situation to be in for Snik at all. He does need to make some kind of a mysterious comeback. But we do see Serion going pretty aggressive. He's throwing down 2 Extractors. So potentially could see a spy coming up ASAP. And that would be a finisher. We do see a command center even. Oh my god, he's actually making a command center while having 9 harvesters. I don't think he can afford to do that. But okay. He is trying to expand. He really doesn't want to be stuck on a 1 nearly mined out. This base will get mined out pretty fast. But he didn't really get a lot of income this game because of this Baneling bust earlier. And we do see that Serion is actually just making sure there is no expansions. He did scout every single base. And he does control the 2 Cell Naga towers in the middle. So whoa, oh my god, he's not going for the spy, he's going for the Baneling nest. And he will be trying to go through these racks again. Oh, this could be actually really interesting. He doesn't really want to compete. That's not the right word. He doesn't really want to. I don't even know the word. I actually forgot. I got it on tip of my tongue. He doesn't really want to commit. That's the word, commit. He doesn't want to commit into Hydras, so he is going for the Baneling nest. Baneling nest really good against Mass Marines, not so good against Banelings. And we do see that this barracks has finally been repaired. So to actually do a Baneling bust, he will need to get through the supply depot and the double bunker. But right now, with his gigantic income, he could potentially throw down a few ultras. If I go to income tab, it's 32/14. So he is slowly catching up, but we do see the second base up and running, or slowly up and running. So we see 3 drones, 3 Hydras, Baneling nest nearly complete, and another Overseer. If I go to army tab, 32/69. So Snik is slowly catching up. He's actually building another barracks, and he's getting a factory with tech lab for tanks, I suppose. So where are the Banelings? We did see the Baneling nest being completed. There is no Zerglings as such. There is a pack here and a pack here, but that's about it. We do see that we will see quite a few Hydras because the Evolved Groove Spines is in the way, and that gives additional range, which is pretty good. I think this gives them a range of 6 at the end, and yep, it does bring up the range to up to 6. We actually see a Roach Warren as well. A lot of players don't do this. I think this Roach Warren is more of a emergency building than anything else. It only costs 150 and roaches can save your ass. So we will see what actually happens. I don't know. We did see the Baneling nest coming up. We do see the Roach Warren coming up. And we actually see quite a few spoke rollers. So Snik actually decides to scan. Did he see everything? I think he did. Yes, he did see the Baneling nest. He did see the Hydra then, and he saw the Roach Warren. So I wonder what he's actually thinking. There's a siege tank on the way, and Serion is not even working on his double gas here. He did build the extractor. That's why I thought we were gonna see Mutas, but that's not the case. I'm actually really intrigued to see what's going to happen. He could potentially be annoying with those Banelings and borrow like one here, like one at each expansion. Oh, a third expo! So this base is more or less stuck. He does have the double mules, but he is pretty much stuck on one base. And Serion is grabbing his third. I was hoping to see a cheeky gold or something, but he's not actually going for that. If I go to army tab, 43/83. So Serion is making sure that his advantage is well unkept. And what's this? Oh, it's a Banshee. What is she going to do? She's just cleaning up the towers. She has 3 kills, and she's gonna have a 4th kill on the Zergling. So what is Serion doing? I mean, he is droning up. He is getting additional Overseer, but there's only 1 Banshee in the field, so that's not really necessary. And he is spreading his creep a bit. It's a bit late. It's 16 minutes of the game, so that is pretty late. And where This is really creepy. He is getting a Tech Lab Reactor 3 racks with factory with tanks. I managed to see roaches, not the best against tanks. I was hoping that with this Overseer, Serion would try to be sneaky because there's just so much space around the base, which is not seen by Snik. He could potentially drop a chain link here to see what's going on. He's not actually doing that though. And what have I done? There we go. So this base has been completed. So we do see a third base, and if I go to production tab, we just see overloads. I don't know what he's up to. He's stockpiling his resources. I mean, seriously, Serion, that's not the thing you want to be doing. When you got the advantage, you're supposed to be pushing in, not building up an army. A 200 mass marines siege tank army will annihilate a 200 Hydra roach army. Shoot him, Danger, shoot him, don't let him survive. Aim for the head. Sorry guys, the Danger is actually on his laptop here playing a 1 vs 1. I just trying to put him off. So what did I miss? We did see those roaches and hydras. They get complete. We see a stem pack on the way, and four zerglings. So we will see banelings, hydras, roaches. Not the best combination. I mean, a better combination would be roaches, banelings, mutas, which is pretty common. Do we see a queen here? Oh yeah, we do see a queen here coming on. We actually see 14. So could he potentially go cheeky and do something? But we do see that he is grabbing those bunkers. So if he wants to make anything happen, he needs to do it right now. Otherwise, these tanks will get sieged. These tanks really nice position. He's actually protecting his orbital command center at his natural with this tank. There's also one on the lower ground. And oh, bye bye Overlord. Why the hell did he do that? He could have just made a chain link. So we do see Serion throwing away his overloads for some reason. And Nidus Worm. Where is this Nidus Worm? Oh god. We're actually gonna see a Nidus Worm into Snik's base. There is it is getting morphed in here. And do we see banelings? Do we have banelings in the field right now? No, we don't, but we do have zerglings, and they could potentially morph. There's a lot of minerals, a lot of gas, and it could be morphing them right now. He is grabbing an additional 8 overloads to make sure he can just throw down 200 zergling army, I suppose. What's his Lavi count? His Lavi count is pretty low, but that doesn't really matter, does it? I mean, this base is nearly mined out. He should be able to do the drone transfer pretty soon. The Nidus Worm is nearly complete. If I go to Snake's screen, he will not have an idea it's coming. He could hear it, maybe stop it, but all his troops are positioned at his natural. And oh boy, I haven't seen a Nidus Worm for a backdoor in ages. And if this works out, it's gonna completely make my Zerg day. Come on, Serion, please make it happen. Throw down this Nidus Worm ASAP. He's actually waiting for something. He is loading his troops into this Nidus Worm. Is he going to morph them into banelings? I do not know that, but he does have quite a few of non-working drones. Oh, Zerglings are actually getting into the Nidus Worm. 7 more Hydras on the way. Glider reconstruction also on the way. And I am just intrigued to see what's gonna happen. Income tab, we see both plays pretty even. 46 to 30, but of course Terra has mules, which does bring the economy up quite a lot. It's actually quite a bit up for Snik. And of course Serion not working on all his drones because of this. I think he's getting a bit overconfident. And here comes the Nidus Worm! Oh my god, and Snik doesn't even know this! He's not putting anything off the line. I mean, he does have this Banshee shooting, and oh, this was so close. This Banshee saving the day. And oh, will we see another try? I do seriously hope so. I seriously hope he tries from this side. This was really close. He could have actually pulled one off. We see another factory getting dropped as well. So Terran player is rebuilding. He does have quite a bit of mass marines. We see another seven roaches. All of the army's actually out of the Nidus Worm. Please don't abandon this idea. I would totally love a backdoor attack with those troops. I mean, it's just lovely. I mean, everybody loves Nidus Worm. So he's actually going for that. He's actually gonna go all the way around into the tank line. There are 4 siege tanks, 3 full bunkers. We do see Missile Tanks 1 coming in to upgrade roaches and hydras. Glider reconstruction, also known as roach speed, is nearly done. It's gonna take only 20 seconds to actually get in. Oh, and he destroyed the statue. Why did he destroy the statue? I mean, it's so pretty. Well, actually, Manx, so no, it's not pretty. He's gay, he deserves to die. So we do see pretty good micro macro by both players. We still see Banshees! Whoa, dude. We see 2 Banshees on the way. And this base is... Oh, he does have 3 Hydras with a Overseer, so it's not completely unprotected. And will he try to make something happen? I'm not sure who's going to win this at all. I mean, head on, if we see a head on attack, Snik will come out victorious. I mean, Serion just gave him too much time to rebuild. And here comes the attack. No, he just went to the towers. We see quite a macro game right now. I mean, the Zerg player, I don't know what he's doing. He's actually getting 2 Overseers. He's surely fearing those Banshees. If we see the army combination, pretty weird, because we see mass marines, tanks, and Banshees, and you don't normally see that. We actually see a Hellions. We got a pack of Hellions too. What was that? I just heard an explosion. I just heard a random explosion. Oh, the Zerglings getting fried by the tanks. So one of the tanks actually did see the combat for a minute. So this Banshee is still stuck here. He's still expecting the Nidus Worm. So this one Banshee is locked down to counter the Overload. And I wonder if he knows that he's not actually going for it. Oh god. That's something I would not expect ever. A Zerg player doing drops. We see the Ventral Sacks and the speed for Overloads. So we see this army getting actually dropped into the enemy base using Overloads. Oh dear, that is such a funky build to try. He did do the drone transfer, by the way, so his income should be blooming. 60 to 37. And he just has so much minerals. If I go to army tab, 108 to 172. I might just kind of photo attack head on first. There's a 4th base coming in for the Zerg. And Lavi count 11, 10, 4, and 0 at the base is getting up right now. But we did see a Medevac, so we could potentially see a Hellion drop. There are some Hellions in the field. If I go to Units tab, we do see 2 Hellions in the field. No Blue Flame upgrade though. But still, he could do it just to be annoying. So these upgrades are nearly done. The Ventral Sacks actually take 130 seconds. So where are the stacks getting done? Nope, here. That is the movement speed. So it's actually getting dropped here. This is so funky. I haven't seen this in a while. Can overseers actually do this? I don't think so. He actually needs overloads. And where are his overloads are actually scattered around his base, he might need to actually just pull them all together. Because the Zergling missile attack speed has been done. And the speed has been done. He is throwing additional 3 overloads. And he's just gonna do a drop probably right here, which isn't a bad placement. If he runs into the tanks, he can just walk around them, destroy all these production buildings, including this command center. Oh god, he needs to get this command center out ASAP. He does have this stim pack research. He doesn't have the combat shields though, so the combat shields are going in right now. It is 23 minutes into the game, so it is a bit late, but we do see it coming on. So where is the upgrade? It is nearly complete. It's only 35 game seconds, which is about 15 seconds. He did lift up this command center. Where will he go with it though? These Banshees just annihilate, and these Zerglings are standing expansion, which means that Serion knows there's gonna be a 3rd. However, he's not really too scared of that because he does have a fourth himself. So he is still one expansion ahead of his Terran opponent. And I am just so intrigued what's going to happen. There are medivacs on the way as well. But this army could get the height advantage. Oh god, I've never seen this happen. I haven't seen this happen in a diamond game for a while. And you just got to give Serion a high 5 just for doing that. This is just so funky build. I don't even know who won this game, but looking at it right now, I think Serion is. I don't know what he would have to do not to win this. The army composition, we can see Serion strongly ahead. If I go to army tab, 131 to 185, and we do see the Ground Cappers on the way. Overlords ready to actually load them all up. There's so many overlords. And here comes the Banshees though. We do have cloaked Banshees scouting, and they will see this expo. We see another 8 overlords. Oh boy, this is gonna be just awesome. So he does load up all his overlords that he had available. He still didn't manage to actually get his whole army there though. Did he? No, he didn't. That's why he's throwing an additional 8 overlords. And oh boy, I am just so intrigued. Yes, he did actually get all of them. Is he going to actually move them in? Yes, he is moving them in. Oh my god. First, he tried the Night Swarm and didn't work. Well, now he's trying the Overlord drop. And he knows it's gonna work because there is no way, there's no anti-air. And at the same time, we see the Syrian Snake is actually moving out. He's gonna be destroying these creep tumors. But he doesn't know there's a big army right on his base. So will we see them getting dropped? Yes, here comes the drop! And what is he going to do? He does need to fall back or push forward. He is pushing forward. Both players are going all in. Will we see some quick banelings to save Serion in this game? That's what he needs to do. If he gets banelings, he's more or less set. He can defend this very easily with the banelings at the high ground. But oh god, he's not doing that. Oh boy, not good. This army is approaching very fast. There's a lot of marines in this, and there is nothing in the base to defend against it. Is he gonna try to do anything? He's actually moving his army back. Why is he doing that? He could just throw down so many banelings, but he is nearly supply locked, so that could potentially be the case. What will we actually see? There is one Hydra just like attacking happily at his army. He has 1 kill already. Will he get a second kill? No, he didn't actually get a second kill. Here comes the siege tanks, and here comes the Zerg army packed in overloads. Some of them didn't even fit in, so they actually died to these marines. And this is just so weird. He does need to throw down a pack of banelings because he only has hydras. Here comes the mass unload. They do have the high ground, so they will be attacking this. Do they have sight? If I go to Snake Scream, now they got sight. But here comes the attack. Oh, I don't know who's gonna win this. Looks to me like Snake's winning this one. But we do see also a drop at the backside. I don't have a clue what's going to win this. It's pretty even. If I go to production tab, we do see 11 roaches and 7 hydras as reinforcements. If those tanks go down, Snake could be in serious trouble. This tank wasn't even sieged. There are 2 siege tanks at the side, and we do see the reinforcements coming in. These marines are pretty softened up, and the medivacs are slowly running out of energy. There is 1-1 upgrades though, and all the marines did actually go down. There's only 2 tanks left, and here comes the hydras. Here comes 27 roaches. Oh my fucking god. 27 roaches. We can just see how powerful Zerg can be if microbed. There is 1 marine left, 2 siege tanks against a huge reinforcement army. So they do get additional shot, and well, bye tanks, bye single marine. 21 roaches still on the way, 1 hydra. This base did go down to the Banshees, by the way, and we do see a 3rd, although he's not working on it. And if I go to army tab, 140 to just 68. No tanks on the field except this one. And here comes the straightaway counter. This medivac could even go down 6 health. And boom! Bye bye medivac. I don't know. Everybody's still in the game. There is just so much reinforcements from the Zerg. Roaches, 21 roaches did get on the field, and this medivac also goes down. No, he actually lets it go. He wants to reconciliate with his reinforcements. No, what the hell is he doing? Oh, he actually has another 2 Banshees in Serion's base. And where are the Hydras? Where are the Hydras? There are no Hydras. There are only roaches in the field. He does need to go all in right now, or he will lose all those roaches. But he doesn't really care, does he? He has so many minerals, so much gas, and here come the reinforcements. He's actually going to a snipe tactics because he knows, and oh, his cloak and field run out. This Banshee seriously paid for herself though. 11 kills, 14 kills on the other one. And when we see all in attack, that's what we need to see. So we see a double expo coming in from the Zerg, and we do see that these are getting the better of the roaches. Why isn't he attacking? That's my question. He even has a Hydralisk and a Zergler in his base, and he's actually letting the Terran rebuild. He's getting a planetary fortress here, and these are actually hidden away safe and sound. He does need to drop down a pack of Spokelers if he wants to keep this up. So he did get this expansion again. He did cancel this one. And will we see an attack? Whoa, I don't have a clue what Serion is going. I mean, he has this game more or less in the bank. He would need to screw up pretty badly not to win this, but he is letting the Terran rebuild one more time. And you just don't want to be doing that. There is no upgrades for the Terran though, so maybe you could win this. I mean, if I go to income tab, it is 32 to 45, so Zerg is ahead in economy. If I go to army tab, it's 145 to 76. Also, Zerg strongly in front. And here comes the push. It's actually going to be a push on a planetary fortress, which will have no repair SCBs. And so many roaches. Does it do additional against armored? I think it does. No, it just does 40 damage. But it does splash damage as well. But there's just so many roaches. They should be able to bring this down pretty fast. He can't lift it off. And he actually kills 1. So this 3 now. But this expansion is not going to pay for itself. 3 kills for a planetary fortress. Not good. There was no repair SCVs. And Snik now knows, oh crap, there is a lot of Zerg army coming my way. But there is an expansion here, there is an expo here as well. This base is actually still not working though. He does have an overseer with Hydra, so we could potentially throw these back to work. But I think he's actually more concentrated on the attack. I mean, these Banshees pretty useless. They're trying to just engage the tanks first. And will the tank go down? Yes, the tanks go down pretty fast. The Marines get annihilated. And does Serion have anything else? These Banshees also go down pretty fast. And well, there is one tank on high ground, and I think there's actually his last troop. Yep, this does go down, and Snik, when his tank goes down, he does GG. So we see a double GG. Serion GG's first. So Snik actually GG's first. So Serion has came out victorious, although we don't see any of the players leaving. So I think we'll see any comeback. No, we don't see a cheeky comeback. So Snik did lose the game, and I think the major factor in this game was this Baneling bust. I'm actually gonna rewind just to show this one more time. I got no clue how many minutes in the game it was though. So this is before the Baneling bust. I'm gonna go for the bit a little bit. Let's just put it on times 8. It shouldn't really take long. We do see the Zerglings on the way. And this, he did think he had it reinforced. He did build the factory. He did build the supply depot. Here comes the Banelings. He is building a double bunker. And here comes the Banelings. Here comes the Zerglings. The reinforcements meet up. And here it comes. Boom. This goes down. And the Zerglings just managed to find their way around. Both of the supply depots went down. And I mean, he did try to take this down. There were 2 Marines in this though, so he had to give up on that. He's not able to make any troops because he's supply blocked. And now he's running inside the base. There are two banshees to actually save this. But as we can see how much damage this done. Supply block. He forced this to be repaired, this to be repaired, and all of the SCVs to be remade. I actually want to see how many he has left up the stack. There is 2, 3 here. I think one could even get sniped from the gas. Yes, one does get sniped. Another one gets sniped. And one more if I go to income tab. He has only 4 left. And that's pretty painful. I think there was actually 2 at some point. There's actually 3 now. So he only has 3 left, and I think that was a crucial moment. I really love Baneling Bust, and I do like Snik's play. He did get scared, he did think there could be Baneling Bust, so he did build this factory to reinforce this. Not good enough, he left a hole here. Also there's a hole between the factory and the barracks. So he just ran past, destroyed all his economy, and even though Snik did try to make the comeback, he did actually get in the later game to, as you've seen, to cause a lot of trouble. He did actually stop the overload drop, but I think it was a really good diamond game. Both players played really well, but this one mistake killed it for Snik. So Serion did come out victorious. It's best of 1, so Serion will get the best game, all the 3 points I think it is, in the Tysan Premier League for the EU server. If you want to join the next season of Tysan Premier League, just write down in the comments, post me a message, and I'll speak with the CO organizer. I'm actually a co-host of the tournament myself, so I'm sure we can get a spot for you even outside Tysan. And there is a prize money involved. I'm not sure what the prize pool is, but there is some cash in this tournament. So this was pretty serious play, and yep, this was SCV Space Web. I hope you guys liked it.